Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an Xbox 360 wired lag switch. Some few things you're going to need is some scissors, definitely, probably a knife, Ethernet cord, you know what I'm talking about if you play Xbox. Then you're going to need this button, it's a toggle switch. You can find this at Radio Shack or anything. And just some more knives that I use, and if necessary, electrical tape and a solder iron. So what you're gonna do first is take your Ethernet cord and see there's a coating on the outside, like it's rubber. And what you're gonna want to do is strip that off without cutting these inside wires. If you can see that, there's inside wires on there. You do not want to cut those. Those are important. So I'm gonna cut this now. Hold on. Alright, now we've got all our cord rubber that we need is off. Just comes right off with a cut of the scissors. And you want to be careful not to cut any of these while you're doing it. And as you see, there's multicolored wires. You're going to want to locate the orange one. It should have some little white round on it, like white swirls, but you can get a grip of, and just sort of pull it apart, untwist it. Make sure not to break the wire. This is very hard since I have bigger fingers, so I'm going to take a knife . Alright, now see how they come apart? Should come apart fairly easy. And just make sure you get all of this off like this. What you're going to do is locate the orange wire, solid orange, very easy to find. It's just a solid orange wire. And see, this is another coating. The orange is another coating, so what you want to do is get that off without cutting the inside copper. There's very, very delicate copper in there that you don't want to mess up. So I'm going to get this off. Alright, so I've cut my orange wire. Just see the little shiny copper. On this one, yes, I did take off a little copper on accident. You may be able to see it. And make sure the copper's off on both sides. It does take a little bit to whittle off, so just take your time. You can run a lighter over it, makes it easy. So now what you're going to want to do, here is perhaps one of the easiest parts of the whole thing. What you're going to do is take the copper ends that you just got and take your button, and it should be toggle on off because I find this the easiest way. I had to remove all of my copper. Now the first time it may not work. This does take a couple of tries because it took me like 2 times to get it. So in the wire, before you cut it, these were connected. So now what you're going to do to make it flow again is you're going to take your button. There should be little prongs hanging out the end with holes in it. Take your copper, and you're going to want to twist it together to make it pretty much sort of a copper rope-ish thing, and slip it through those little holes. This does get a little annoying, but it is worth it when it comes down to it. Now what you're going to do when you get it through, just sort of wrap it around itself in that one prong. Should look like that. Very easy. Take the other side and do the same. Just twist it. And alright, sorry for that little cut off. Camera ran out of battery. So then, as I was saying, you do the same with the second one. Just wrap it around itself. Real easy. From here you're pretty much set. If you want to, you can take this and solder it. That's the best thing I would say, or electrical tape. And once you got this, you should be set. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just take this end, plug it in your Xbox, take the other end, plug it into your router or modem or whatever. And that's pretty much it. That concludes today's episode of How to Make It Easier. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.